The A strap, you'd spray them. That's it. For pre-wrap for the wrist. Now, since we're going to do the thumb, we will come up. I will turn her hand this way. Okay, straight up. I will go similar to a spica, thumb spica. Rip the pre-wrap where it rolls up underneath the thumb. Go around the thumb once, then back down around the wrist, and that's it. Okay?
When you say rip, what did you do?
Pull half of it off.
I just pulled a little portion of it off so it won't roll up and put pressure right in that groove. Okay, now that we've got that done, you can keep her wrist the same way. And I'm going to tape the wrist. I'm going to do one, then half overlap. Again, making it smooth. Make sure you let the ends go where they want to, as long as it's smooth. Try 3 strips. Okay? That's for a wrist. Starting way up front and moving towards, you're going to move proximal. So you start distal, move proximal. Okay? That is the one layer for a wrist. Now, if I was going to just do wrist, the next layer would be just set it down and do a couple continuous wraps around and rip it. Pulling on the upper side where it's bony. I put pressure on that one, looser on this side where it's soft tissue where I can cut off circulation. Okay? But when you're doing a wrist thumb, I do like half of a wrist, then I start doing the thumb. I incorporate the thumb in it, and then I finish up the wrist, because then it'll lock in the whole thumb tape job. Okay? So for the thumb, 1-inch tape, starting on the wrist, going over, again we're trying to support that joint, the metacarpal pharyngeal joint. I'm going to go over the top of it, go around the thumb. Again, you want to pinch the tape, the bottom, lay it very softly through here, no pressure whatsoever. I'm going to anchor it down, then come across the top of that joint, and now I'm going to put a little more pressure down. Okay? Go back down to the wrist. Same thing, about a half overlap, the tape. I can pull a lot of pressure on it up to here. Once I get over by the thumb, I'm going to pinch it. Now I'm going to take the pressure off, because it's kind of anchors down with the adhesive. So I take the pressure off so there's no pressure when I pass underneath through her thumb. Again, take the tape, push it down so it anchors, or the adhesive is there. Now I'm going to pull again on it. Okay? So it puts pressure on that joint. But it's not putting pressure through here. Okay? So a lot of taping is when to pull, when not to pull. Okay, so now I've done her thumb. That's about all I'm going to do. I've supported that joint. Now I'm going to finish right here with the wrist. Okay? Again, kind of a straight lap. When it starts getting too angled, I'm going to rip it. Do another layer. I might do a couple layers, especially down here by the wrist section. Okay. There's a wrist and a thumb. Now to protect that thumb even more, because we're trying to protect it a lot of times from the way it gets caught, is it goes backwards, what we call a gamekeeper's thumb. Okay? You can see with her,